is a guy named David Brooks. He's theoretically a moderate Republican and conservative, if there is such a thing, and there isn't anymore. And, of course, he was in favor of the Iraq War and has been right up Bush's ass this whole time. And now he loves John McCain. Remember earlier in the show we told you, and we told you on Friday, how John McCain blew the Iraq deployment numbers. He said, oh, right now we're at pre-surge levels, when in fact we're not at all. Pre-surge levels were 130,000 troops in Iraq. Now there's 155,000 troops in Iraq. John McCain got it flat out wrong. But David Brooks of the New York Times, still employed, still a top pundit, still on television, goes on ABC This Week, and makes this excuse for John McCain.
I can look you in the eye and tell you it's succeeding. We have drawn down to pre-surge levels.
He's wrong. It's not true, and anyone running for commander-in-chief should know better.
On that second debate, I was surprised how hard the McCain campaign dug in on that point that we're back to pre-surge level when we're clearly not.
Yeah, this is the stupidity of BlackBerry politics. They get caught in this day-to-day. No one's going to care what John McCain says about the fact levels. What they care is fundamentally who was right about Iraq. And there I think McCain has a pretty strong case. I mean, the Iraq war is going a lot better. We just heard today the U.S. casualties at their lowest, I think, in 40 years.
Lowest monthly level in 40 years.
And if you look at the Pew study which came out this week, if you ask people who do you trust more on McCain or more on Iraq, McCain has a very tiny advantage over Obama.
I mean, look, I got to be harsh here. Are you shitting me? Is that what's happening here? After you guys nitpick every Democrat for everything they have ever said in their entire lives and everything anybody they've ever met has said in their lives, now when John McCain gets this thing colossally wrong, all of a sudden, that's stupid BlackBerry politics. I'm not even entirely sure what that means, let alone applying it to McCain's terrible gaffe on Iraq. And then my favorite part of it is he turns it around and says, hey, what matters more is who got Iraq fundamentally right, and McCain did. What? On which planet did that happen? McCain said go into Iraq. McCain said stay in Iraq. McCain's been dead wrong in Iraq, and the American people well, first of all, they recognized that that position was dead wrong. Unfortunately, for some insane reason, they haven't connected that to McCain yet, partly because the media keeps covering for him. Tell the people at home that John McCain has always been adamantly for this war, and he's always been wrong. And ironically, David Brooks, wrong again, and on television again, and other pundits saying, oh, John McCain fundamentally got Iraq right, and Obama got it wrong. Maybe in the bizarre world you live in, buddy, but not in our world.